Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're trying to make sense of the tablet market. It's pretty crowded out there.
It really is. So many choices, different features. It can honestly feel a bit much when you're just trying to find the right one for you.
Yeah, exactly. You see all these specs, but what do they actually mean day to day?
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We've done the homework, looked at the analysis, and we're going to guide you through some top contenders, focusing on who they're really best for.
Okay, sounds good. A user-focused approach. So where are we starting?
Let's kick things off with the Apple iPad Air 6. A lot of people point to this one as probably the best bet for students.
The iPad Air, right? What's new with this version?
Well, the big thing is size options. First time for the Air, you've got the standard 11-inch, super light, like around a pound.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then a bigger 13-inch one. Still pretty light, though, maybe 1.3 pounds. Both have that, classic Apple aluminum build. Feels premium, looks sleek. Good for campus life.
Okay, so nice design, portable. But what about under the hood? What's powering it for, actual student work?
It's got Apple's M2 chip inside and 8 gigs of RAM.
M2? That's pretty serious for a tablet, isn't it? What does that mean for a student juggling, I don't know, notes, research, maybe video calls?
It means multitasking is really smooth. You can have your textbook open, a notes app, maybe a browser window, even a video call. And switching between them is basically instant. No lag. It really turns it into a capable little workstation for handling a busy school schedule.
And what about things like note-taking? The Apple Pencil is a big deal for students.
Right, and the Air 6 works with the new Apple Pencil Pro.
Ah, the Pro. What's the benefit there?
Well, it's more than just writing. You get pressure sensitivity for drawing, tilt for shading. It feels more natural.
Okay.
But for studying, think annotating PDFs easily, sketching diagrams, brainstorming visually, and little things like quickly undoing mistakes or resizing stuff. It just makes the workflow smoother.
And the screen, it's a liquid retina display, they call it.
How does that stack up?
It's really good. Very vibrant colors, nice and sharp resolution, great for reading, watching videos, all that. It's not the absolute top-end display like the iPad Pro, but honestly, for what most students need, it's excellent.
Gotcha. Now, the million-dollar question for students, battery life.
Yeah.
Apple says 10 hours.
Yeah, that's the official number, around 10 hours.
Right.
But, some user reports suggest if you're really pushing it, demanding apps, high brightness, it might drain a bit quicker.
Right. Something to be aware of if you're away from an outlet all day.
Exactly. Maybe keep a power bank handy, just in case.
So wrapping up the iPad Air 6, why is it the top student pick?
It's that combo, really. The M2 power for smooth multitasking, the great experience with the Pencil Pro for notes and creative stuff, and that solid liquid retina display. It just hits a sweet spot for versatility and capability without, the Pro price tag. Okay, makes sense. Let's switch gears then. You mentioned versatility. How about the best two-in-one? The analysis points to the Microsoft Surface Pro 11.
The Surface Pro line has kind of defined that category for a while.
So just to clarify for everyone, what exactly is a two-in-one?
Think of it like a tablet that wants to be a laptop when it grows up. Or maybe the other way around.
Right.
Basically, you get the tablet portability, the touch screen, but then you snap on a keyboard, maybe use a pen, and boom, you've got something much closer to a laptop for typing, running real software. It's about flexibility.
And the Surface Pro 11 is leading that pack now. What makes it stand out?
The big news is the processor. It's using the Snapdragon X Elite chip.
Snapdragon, not Intel.
Right. This is an ARM-based chip. It's not just about speed, though it is fast. It's also really good with graphics, power efficiency, and it even has built-in AI capabilities starting to show up.
Interesting. AI on the device itself and connectivity, that's always key if you're mobile.
Yep. It's got optional 5G, so you can get online fast, even when you're nowhere near Wi-Fi. Adds another layer of that work-anywhere freedom.
Okay. And for a two-in-one, the keyboard and pen are crucial. How are they on the Surface Pro 11?
Microsoft has new versions, the Surface Pro Flex keyboard and the Surface Slim pen. The keyboard feels pretty good for typing longer documents, and the pen feels natural for writing. But the neat trick, the pen charges wirelessly just by sitting in its little magnetic garage on the keyboard.
Oh, that's clever. No separate charging needed.
Exactly. Always topped up, always ready. Small thing, but really convenient.
And the screen, what are the choices there?
3 options. There's a standard LCD, decent 60 hertz refresh rate. Then there's a step up, the Pixel Sense Flow display, which is 120 hertz, much smoother for scrolling and using the pen.
Okay.
And then there's the OLED option.
Ah, OLED. Big difference.
Oh, yeah. Incredible contrast, deep blacks, amazing colors, fantastic for watching movies, gaming, any kind of creative work where color accuracy matters, it really pops.
Now, any potential drawbacks to this kind of two-in-one design?
Well, one minor thing is the kickstand. It's great for adjusting angles, but it means the device needs a certain amount of desk depth to stand up.
Right.
So on a tiny airplane tray table or a really shallow desk, it might be a little less stable than a traditional laptop hinge. Just something to be aware of.
So summing up the Surface Pro 11, why the best two-in-one?
It's that powerful Snapdragon chip, the option for 5G, the slick keyboard and pen integration. It just really delivers on that promise of being a tablet when you want it and a capable laptop when you need it. Power, portability, versatility, it nails that combo.
All right. Let's talk value now, getting the most bang for your buck. The analysis flags the Google Pixel tablet here.
Yeah, the Pixel tablet is interesting because it takes a slightly different approach.
How so?
It's really deeply tied into the whole Google ecosystem. It almost acts like a supercharged Google Nest hub.
Yeah.
And here's the kicker. It comes with a speaker charging dock in the box.
Included. A speaker dock.
Oh.
Okay, tell me more about that.
So when you dock it, it basically becomes this smart display. The audio gets a big boost from the dock speaker, much better than the tablet alone. It's got Chromecast built in, obviously Google Assistant for voice commands, controlling your smart home stuff. So you can use it handheld or leave it docked in the kitchen or living room as a smart home hub.
That's quite clever. Dual purpose. So it's useful even when you're not actively using it as a tablet.
Exactly. You can have it showing photos, controlling lights, playing music, checking the weather, all hands-free.
Okay, but how is it just as a regular tablet for, browsing, watching videos?
It's solid. It has a nice 10.95-inch LCD screen, sharp resolution 2560 by 1600. Good for YouTube, social media, web browsing, all that typical stuff.
And performance, what's running it?
It uses Google's own Tensor G2 chip, same one that was in their Pixel phones. It's plenty fast for everyday tasks. Maybe not for super high-end gaming, but for casual games, streaming, productivity apps. It handles it fine, plus it has 8 gigs of RAM and storage up to 256 gigs.
And battery life is supposed to be good too.
Yeah, that's definitely a strength. Google quotes 12 hours, but honestly, a lot of users say they get even more than that in real-world use.
Wow.
So easily lasts a full day for most people. And popping it back on the dock to charge is just super convenient. The audio, like I said, is decent on its own, but docked, way better. Really fills a room surprisingly well for its size.
So the Pixel tablet seems like a great deal if you're already in the Google ecosystem or if you want that smart display functionality built in.
Precisely. You're getting a capable tablet and a smart home hub for a pretty aggressive price. That combination makes it a standout for value.
Okay, moving on. For the Android fans out there who want the absolute best, the top dog, the sources say that's the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Plus scene.
Oh yeah, the Tab S series, especially the Plus models, are Samsung's premium offering. And the S10 Plus really feels the part.
What makes it feel premium?
It starts when you pick it up. It's got this gorgeous 12.4-inch OLED screen, but it's still fairly light, about 1.26 pounds. The build quality is just top-notch, solid metal. Even the buttons feel tactile and, expensive.
And Samsung usually packs a punch internally too, right?
Absolutely. This one's running a MediaTek Dimensity 9300 Plus chip. And let me tell you, it flies.
Flies how? Like for gaming?
Definitely for gaming. Users are playing things like Call of Duty on high settings, super smooth, no lag, and it stays relatively cool too. It's also just great for heavy multitasking, really responsive.
And the display. Samsung's known for great screens.
They didn't disappoint here. It's that beautiful OLED, super high resolution 2800 by 1752, but they've also added some impressive anti-reflective tech.
Oh, what does that do?
It makes a huge difference if you're using it outside or in a bright room. Cuts down glare significantly, makes the screen much easier to see.
That's actually really practical. And for productivity, can it handle work tasks?
Oh, for sure. You can get it with up to 12 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage. It's a beast.
Wow, 12 gigs of RAM.
Yeah. So taking notes with the included S Pen, which is also excellent, editing documents, running lots of apps side by side, it handles all that stuff effortlessly. It's a real productivity machine if you need it to be.
And battery. About average.
Yeah, around 10 hours is typical, depending on what you're doing, of course. Heavy gaming will drain it faster, naturally.
So for someone deep in the Android world wanting the best screen, best performance, premium feel, the Tab S10 Plus is the one.
That's pretty much it. It's the flagship Android experience, really well-rounded, hits all the high notes. If you want the best Android tablet and you're willing to pay for it, this is likely your answer.
Okay, last but definitely not least, the top of Apple's line. The best overall iPad, according to the analysis, is the iPad Pro. What pushes this one beyond the Air?
The iPad Pro is aimed squarely at, well, professionals,
Yeah.
power users, people who need the absolute maximum performance and the best features.
How maximum are we talking?
Storage up to 2 terabytes, for one.
2 terabytes. Wow.
And the processor is the brand new M4 chip. This thing is, it's faster than many laptops, honestly. It's just in a different performance category altogether.
M4, okay. And the display is also a big upgrade, I hear.
A huge upgrade. It's got this incredible new dual OLED panel setup. Apple calls it tandem OLED.
Tandem OLED.
Yeah, basically 2 OLED layers working together. It means it gets incredibly bright. The colors are stunning. The contrast is amazing.
Yeah.
It's just breathtakingly good.
Who really benefits from that level of display quality?
Creative pros, definitely. Video editors, photographers, graphic designers who need perfect color accuracy, and serious gamers who want the absolute best visual experience.
Interestingly, even with all that tech, the new Pro is actually thinner and lighter.
It is, yeah, which is kind of amazing. It's noticeably thinner, only about, 0.21 inches thick, and lighter too, around 444 grams for the 11-inch. And somehow, reports say it's even more durable.
How did they manage that? And battery life?
Apple magic, I guess. But yeah, they also managed to fit a larger battery in there, so battery life has actually improved over the previous Pro, which is a huge win for pros working on the go.
And audio, often overlooked on tablets.
Not here. The iPad Pro has a 4-speaker system, and it sounds fantastic. Really rich, full sound. You can actually feel the bass vibrating slightly when you hold it. Yeah, it's quite impressive for such a thin device. Watching movies, listening to music, gaming. The audio experience is just top tier. Unmatched, really, in the tablet space.
So the iPad Pro, it sounds like it's for the Apple user who needs or just wants the absolute best of everything. Performance, display, audio, storage, and budget isn't the primary concern.
That sums it up perfectly. It's the ultimate no-compromise Apple tablet, built for demanding tasks and delivering a premium experience across the board.
Okay, wow. We've covered a lot of ground. 5 really impressive but quite different tablets.
And I think the key thing to stress again is that there's no single best one for everyone.
Right. It totally depends on you, the listener, what you need, what you'll actually do with it.
Exactly. Your priorities are what matter.
So just to recap quickly, iPad Air 6, great for students, multitasking, notes, Surface Pro 11, that top 2-in-1, real versatility.
Pixel tablet, best value, fantastic smart home integration. Galaxy Tab S10 plus the premium, all around best for Android users.
And the iPad Pro, the ultimate Apple experience for professionals and power users.
So when you're choosing, really think about those main uses. Is it mostly for media consumption, note-taking, serious work, gaming, smart home stuff?
Yeah. What are your must-haves, and what's your budget look like? Be honest with yourself there.
Answering those questions will point you towards the right fit for your life.
Definitely. And just one final thought to leave you with. As these devices get more powerful and the lines keep blurring between tablets, laptops, even smart hubs, where does this go next? How might these categories merge even further? What kind of completely new ways of using these devices might pop up down the road?
Yeah, it's fascinating to think about, isn't it? What new experiences could emerge? Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for diving deep with us today.